Entering menu narration. Pop-up to you. Yes, keep on.
There's something in the air. From Friday nights to Saturday lights, Chapel Hill to Pasadena, it crackles down our spines. Tradition, tension, roars that remind our rivals they're not in Kansas anymore. It's electric.
Entering favorite team screen. You have 12 options. All is selected. Option is set to red. Option is set to Beavers. Option is set to Nittany Lions. Option is set to Panthers. Option is set to option is set to Option is set to Trojans. Option is set to Bulls. Option is set to Trojans. Entering experience level screen. Experience level passing. Experience level up. Experience level up. Experience level up. Experience level option is set to Heisman. Crossplay access audio out accessibility settings. Passing style option is set. Passing style option is set. Passing style option is set to classic. Audio out continue. Entering home screen play now is selected. Play now is selected. Rotate play down game settings is selected. Accessibility is selected. Entering settings screen you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off. Wiki narration menu narration option is set to on. Panel audio settings is selected. Broadcast band music volume set to 0. Menu set to 0. Stadium SFX volume set to 100. Stadium speaker set to 0. Set to on the in-game commentaries crowd volume set to 100. Set to in-game commentary cinema broadcast band mute set audio presets option audio presets option ambient music volume set to 1 set cinematic dialogue volume crowd cinematic volume set to 100 in-game set master volume set to 100. Wiki narration volume set to 100. Auto subs is selected. Audio visual CPU player skill is selected. Accessibility is selected. Wiki narration set.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the USC Trojans offense will get first crack at it today. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Defensively, in these situations, when it's such long yardage situations, I'm going to be very, very conservative. I'm going to drop guys really, really deep. If you want to run the football, you can have at it. Now, ideally, you don't want to give up that many yards, but you still didn't give up a first down, so it's still successful.
On 4th down, going to the air. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Snagged out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will open from the 15. Using his legs, it's Sanders. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air, it's Mayava. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Sanders. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Trojans have this offense rolling. Gets the back moving. Just keeps slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Lemon.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Lemon. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
To the air, it's Mayava. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection.
Oh, he fucking dropped it.
Tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
He dropped it. What?
The ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, this bitch busting though. I ain't gonna cap though.
For it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing
I got
to
good defense on these boys.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away.
Hold on.
They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back to pass, it's Mayava. That's reeled in, it's Limit. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't
He
find
did
his
that in
target.
time.
Incomplete.
Now that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
He dropped it.
Hurry, but he couldn't find his man.
Fuck,
It's
man.
incomplete.
And I expect them after that incompletion to
Can't
go
get this
for it
boy
here.
going, man.
I know they're in their own end of the field right now, but we talked to the coaching staff coming into this one. They said, we are going to be aggressive no matter what. We haven't seen the punter in this game yet for them, and I don't think you're going to see him here either.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it.
Oh, damn, man. This blitz is something serious on her.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He's got
Man.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call, a really nice execution.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ford. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Right down the middle.
Man, he only able to score field goals on me.
6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown, you
off
want
the
to be
bench, dude.
aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
The Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. He let that thing.
Man, they ran right into each other. Ran the route.
I just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some.
Come on, get in there.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, I understand they're going to throw.
I'm throwing that ball quick. That's the crazy part.
The defense knew it, broke on the football.
The boys need to get open.
Nice tackle to force a fourth down.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Holds it in the first down and more. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go on top on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Let's go. That's what I'm saying. Come on.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Limit.
Let's go.
Getting
Getting that boy going. Let's go.
before the break.
Stop playing.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Going to swing it on second down. And that's not the way they drew it up.
A little bit higher. Come on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Caught near the sideline, it's Sanders. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Man, a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely...
He's got it, first down and more. There he goes. Not much of a fourth.
Getting that boy down, that's down him now. They can't do nothing. Trying to figure me out. Trying to figure me out.
Down from the 11. Scanning the field, it's Mayaba. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Wants to throw again. He's got it over.
Touchdown. Fucking touchdown. Let's go.
Made the grab and took it on.
Stop playing.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Extra point here will give them the lead.
Ooh, let's go.
They put it in the end zone with a 12.
I'm the best of the best.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Brown wants to pass. Got his man in the middle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's 4. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the mat.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Trying to get rid of him. Just just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
To the air on second down. They're working that left side. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And they've regained the lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games.
And I threw for 125. He threw for 82.
And they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Creates a little
Damn, running back getting busy. I ain't even see that play, bro. I didn't see that, G.
Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. They're going to ride this running back.
Same to this time.
Nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
I'm trying to play this defense tight.
Quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Come on, man.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got
They ain't got a pick yet, man.
Stanford going back to work with another first down. It's reversed. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them. That's a really good stop by the defense, Jason. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought... The 16 would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to... This drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jordan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Looking back to last year, the Trojans made a midseason quarterback change. You might expect that, trying to live up to what Caleb Williams was able to do, but Jaden Mayava certainly finished strong, Jesse.
Yeah, the UNLV transfer looked really, really good, especially at the end of the year. And you know, with Lincoln Riley, one of the great QB whisperers in recent college football memory, if you're locked in and you're playing and you're seeing the field the way Lincoln Riley is seeing it and calling it, this offense is going to be unstoppable. If he does that, he's going to put up Heisman numbers.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Close to the marker, it's Sanders. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Looking for space. It's Jordan. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this,
lost one deep down the right side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw. It's Mayava. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the
he fucking missed it.
On 2nd down, and
damn it, man.
3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He fires one deep down the right side. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown, Trojans!
Let's go.
With the 6. He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Leading by one, they'll go ahead and go for two and try to make it a field goal game. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. He gets in there for the two.
I'm a beast, bro. I'm a beast. Stop playing.
Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the two. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead.
184 yards, 31 rushing yards. I'm snapping.
As we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches.
Yeah.
For a loss of a couple.
Give me, man, that's good defense.
Here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Game over. So I'm finna put it up again.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about
Go, I'm going.
Run and pass. No, when you throw that.
Yeah, let's go. 200 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Affect the quarterback on this
Let's
drive.
go.
His last drive, he had way too much time to throw.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Got it in the middle limit. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Mayava. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose.
Oh, he dropped it? Ah, you dropped it? Man, we been, man, come on.
Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs
That don't annoy me nothing.
Part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
He turns that loose down the
Oh, he dropped that, man. Man, I ain't gonna. Ah, come on, Solo, you tripping.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Starts a drive, trying to go up top.
Ah, damn, he missed it.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard
It's right there. I can't get them to pick the ball.
New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Using the quick game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because
he missed.
has the lead,
Touchdown, Stanford!
Yeah, you missed that, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver, you could tell.
You missed that, bro. That's crazy.
Gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make a stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Mayama. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sanders. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he's got it.
I'm just that nigga, boy. I'm just that nigga, boy.
It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Oh my God, he hesitated on this one. He stopped.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line.
He's just a rapper.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
No, give me my pick, man.
Fires it incomplete.
Oh, man.
I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him. It just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small.
Come on, come on. Oh, man. Fuck.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle them.
Yes, got that boy back. Got that boy back. Fuck you mean? Good defense. Let's go.
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Under fire.
What? Why did he stop? He froze up, gang. Up. Now I tried to move, man.
Now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Mayama. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Dang, bro, these niggas not getting open now. Now you want to just sit there.
On the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Fuck.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game.
Give me a pick, bro.
Close game, waning moment.
You getting to that quarterback. Damn, bro. Get the ball.
Defense uses a timeout quickly trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Hauls it in. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He took a hit.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
And 4th down's coming. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years. And
he'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, this defense is still playing so hard here late in the game in the 4th quarter. Offense taking a shot into the end zone. Defender in incredible position, and he's able to knock that one away and complete.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. He's not afraid to go deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
How nice is it as a defense when you've got a corner that can play on an island and be as dominant as this guy has been all game long? You just saw another great example of it right there. Breaking on the ball and knocking it away.
Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, and this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
That's what I'm saying. I was scoring that bitch, bro.
You're going to get hounded.
How my guy to play that game, bro? That's crazy.
Destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past
That's
you.
crazy, bro.
It's not that big of a deal.
Should have stayed with the run game.
It's a big deal. You're right, dude. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other, against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans.
19 to 15, bro.
This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
No. Daddy. No, obey a football. No, Daddy. This is game. No, this is game. No, no, blue. No, this is game. No, Daddy. No, blue, A. This brings blue football.